Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is quite obviously a entry onto the Bubblegum Diaries playlist. So we will be looking at this guy, Big League Chew, Big Rally, Blue Raspberry. All right, it is in the hanger pouch. It is net weight 2.12 ounces, which works out to 60 grams even. All right. These are usually folded over right on the cut line on the back, unless they are actually hanging. This was not hanging anywhere. I had this shipped to me from oldtimecandy.com. Not affiliated in any way. It's just where I get the bubblegum from for the playlist. All right. So this review is thanks to Leap Foggin, which is one of the subscribers here. So this review was funded by him and sourced by me from, as I said, oldtimecandy.com. So this one, I don't know anything about. I've never had it. That is the deal with Blue Raspberry. I have never had the product. It is a newer line product, and I've just never had it. Normally, I'm actually a big fan of raspberry, but Blue Raspberry, which is what candy stuff usually is, I am not a huge fan of. So I'm not going to make any judgments before I try it, but just know that my own personal tastes do not lean in favor of this particular product, but we will see. So on the front, you have, the weight that's naturally artificially flavored, that's made in a facility that's peanut and tree nut free, and then that really weird BK check thing that I still don't know what it means. Big League Chew, bubblegum is denoted. Official bubblegum of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Not of baseball, of the Hall of Fame. All right. Made in the USA up here. On the back, there is the little story. Pause now if you want to read it. I read it on the original review if you want to hear it. They have a Best By date clearly denoted, which on this one is the 8th of March, 2023. Yep. Best By 08 March 23. That's way, way out. All right. Then you have nutrition facts. Now, keep in mind, as I've said in the other Big League Chew reviews, their idea of a serving is 8 shreds. That is something that nobody is going to be doing. My 6-year-old nephew doesn't do that. All right. So 20 servings per container. All right. So nutrition information is going, though, off of the idea that you're going to take 8 little shreds and count them out and then put them in your mouth and then try not to let them disappear somewhere into your gum line. Okay? So the calories are 10 right there. All right? 0 fat, 0 sodium. Total carbs is 2 grams, which is 1% of your daily. I am guessing the 2 grams is from sugars. Just going to go out on a limb there. All right? The product is made, and that's over here. You're not going to be able to read it. The product's made by Ford Gum and Machine Company. Now, okay. Of Akron, New York. Not Ohio. Akron, New York, which I believe is an outer satellite town of Buffalo, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So, I was saying about the company name, Ford Gum and Machine. Like, how are they making machines too? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So, let me see if I got anything else here. You can follow them, bigleaguechew.com, www.bigleaguechew, all one word, .com is the website. You can follow Big League Chew on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are still on any of them, I am not. So I guess I lose out on that. It does say on this trademarks used under license from Big League Chew Properties, LLC, which tells me, as I may or may not have mentioned before, that the product is Big League Chew is in a cubicle in an office suite somewhere, possibly in Albany or someplace like that, and they license out to Ford Gum and Machine Company to make the product. All of that said, moving on. So, the fold is right on the tear, so bang. Wow, and I went 6 minutes on basically nothing. Okay. Whoa, that is blue. That looks like a... That looks like a Smurf got put through a chipper. Okay. Whoa, that is some candy raspberry coming out of that too. Woo! Wow. Okay. The white powdery stuff is cornstarch. It keeps the product from sticking together and turning into just a big block in the bag. That blue, what you're seeing there, is basically representative. It actually smells good, which is surprising me. It's really, really blue. It's darker blue than my shirt. It actually sort of smells good. Oh, yo, when that strip hit the desk, it bounced, sort of, and left a powder mark on the desk. That's how much cornstarch is on this stuff. Okay, I'm going to throw it in. Lot of cornstarch on this. You don't taste it. But it's like coating the bag. There's a lot of flavor. Like a lot. But my tongue was turning blue. My tongue's turned blue. And you know what? I was wondering if that was going to happen with this. I'm not overly surprised. What has surprised me with some of the other products from Big League Chew is that there hasn't been any change of color in my tongue. So, it's really soft and like fluid. Sort of like the watermelon is. But even more so. I'm almost having a little bit of a time controlling it. Tell you the truth. So this is going to take a minute before any bubble... I don't know if I'm going to be able to blow a bubble with this. I'm going to hit the pause button and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and I'm back. Okay. It's got a ridiculous amount of flavor going on. Like, it's good, I guess. It's extremely candy. Like, this may be the candy flavor of all candy flavors. But I don't know if it's particular to this bag or this batch or whatever. I think they went a little bit too far with the cornstarch to keep the product from sticking. It seemed like it was a little bit heavy on there, then the desk got hit, and that's still there actually. You can see it on my finger right here. But there's so much of it that the product actually had issues forming up in my mouth. Like I had pieces of it, like chewed pieces of it, like separating from the main and just migrating, like bubblegum floaters. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Also, there's this. Now, my 6-year-old nephew would think that was the coolest thing. But here's the rule of thumb on this. If you have a 6-year-old thinking that that is the best thing ever, then it isn't. It's probably a really bad thing. And if you don't believe me, go ask your wife. So, I could deal without that. In fact, I was supposed to do another video after this, and now that video is going to be put on hold until I can figure out how to get this off my tongue. So, it is forming. It is not getting real tough like the grape was. It's more in line with the watermelon. Now, I don't know if really, now that I'm thinking about it, if this is all being based on how powdered this stuff is. The product itself in the mouth is ridiculously blue. That's blue. So let me see if I can blow a bubble. Well, I swear to God, I think there's still some loose powder in my mouth. It's not. It's really, it's like amazingly blue though. Like, it's like, wow, that is really, really blue. Royal blue. It doesn't want to go. I was trying it during the break too, and I just didn't want to. It's not working with me. Like, what? What? So, flavor's not for me. It's a lot of flavor, like a lot. The blue tongue thing is definitely not a good look for me, being, over the age of 5. But, I mean, if you like that flavor profile, if that's something you like, I can guarantee you're not going to be able to find any other blue raspberry anything that has as much of that flavor as this product does. It's like, let's put that to insane. Like, lever forward to insane amount of flavor. Bubble blown wise, obviously this particular pouch is not great. That could be because of the amount of cornstarch too. I honestly think that this isn't really supposed to have this much. Or the bag is so fresh, the cornstarch is almost supposed to like subside a little bit or absorb into the product over time. And I got the pouch just so soon after production date, which would sort of make sense considering it's like darn near 2 years out. But that is a lot of powder on that. I don't know if you... I mean, it's on the walls of the bag. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of powder. And when I first got it in my mouth, I'm telling you, it didn't want to stick together in my mouth. I'm like, what the heck? So, maybe they inadvertently hit this twice or something. I don't know. If you're looking for something in this flavor and you want a lot of flavor and you don't mind your mouth looking like you just ate Papa Smurf, then yeah, this is the one. But for me, I wouldn't go out of my way to get this again under my own, for my own self. Now, you may not know this, but this is not the last Big League Chew review. There is one more, and it is not sour apple. That is out of production. All right, but there is one more, and it is not cotton candy. That is also out of production. This has been the review of Big Rally Blue Raspberry. Whoa. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. I am now going to go scrub my tongue with something, maybe a Brillo pad. Do take care of yourselves, though, and God bless.